We're zoning in. Yo, we're zoning in. Ruins of AQ. We're starting in the small instance. The time is 2 p.m. server time. It just launched. This is the first time anyone's able to zone in on the live servers for the Ruins of AQ and the Temple of AQ. It's happening. We've got 12 people here on our team. Is a 10-man instance. So we got just a little bit more people. We're going to do the dragons after this, and then we're going to look for a group for the Temple of Ahn'Qiraj, the big raid. I'm on Simonized, my Thunder Fury rogue. We used to tank on this rogue a lot, but we shifted him around, shifted the gear and the enchants. We're a damage dealer now. We're playing Saber / DPS. This is the gear we've got with Honor Among Thieves, Blaze Fury, 4 pieces Bloodfang Thrill, the Draconic set to get that 20% damage bonus on Saber Slash. Got a nice Puissant Cape. And we have 4 pieces of Night Slayer Thrill to get increased critical strike damage bonus of your poisons. What tomorrow brings? What on earth? Okay, whatever. Whatever. Stop. Night Slayer bracelets, Thunder Fury, Dream Eater. We got Venomous Totem and Drake Fang Talisman, Ahn'Qiraj. We got pretty good gear. We don't have a Striker's Mark here. We don't have, like, Core Forge Tier 2 version of every piece of Night Slayer Thrill, but the gear is pretty good, I would say. Oh, and we're going. They're going. They're in. Time to blast. Okay, this is a little bit in the way of the threat meter. Fix that. Good. Okay, okay. Go so far, so good. Put a couple more of our consumables on. Flask of the Titans. Elemental Sharpening Stone. I crafted a bunch of occult poison earlier. I don't need occult poison as Saber Slash. I have Deadly Brew rune to handle that. Big Crimson Tempest. We got a lot of mobs in right here, which is a little spooky. They're doing some AoE. Wait. Dropping frames. I have no dropped frames for this broadcast so far, so it's probably you, Stick Figure. Ooh, new prediction. What did you put up for prediction? Will they wipe before the first boss? By what? Accidentally pulling too many? Or what about intentionally pulling too many? Big Blade Flurry there. How much can you kill in AQ20 before you have to reset to farm trash? Why would we do that? We're not going to do that. I don't think we're resetting to farm trash. I don't know what's in your head thinking that that's going to happen. That sounds right. I would guess that that's true. Oh, we have no feral. So, with no feral, is there a shaman in the group? Warlock. Wait. Oh, okay, now there's a shaman in the group, so we'll get a Wind Fury. I see. Perfect, okay. Big Crimson Tempest. Right, we're doing soft reserve for the loot system for this raid. So we picked Kiraji Spike Tilt, which gets the Dagger of Veiled Shadows, and the Kiraji Martial Drape, which gets the Cloak of Veiled Shadows. 2 pieces of our 3-piece set as our 2 soft reserves. And the 3-piece set, the Veiled Shadows set for rogues in this phase is basically the biggest power boost you get the whole phase. Every build will use 3 pieces of Dagger of Veiled Shadows, whether you're DPS or tanking. It's extremely strong. So it's definitely your biggest priority of items to get in this phase if you're trying to boost the power of your rogue here. Don't click on that crystal thing yet. When we want to engage the boss, if we click on the crystal, it activates the hard mode. Which there's no downside to trying, so we should try that when it's time to do that. Yeah, but, like, I just never did this on the test realm, so I don't know what the, like, new hard mode mechanics are. So there might be some unexpected things. So yeah, we just have to chill a little bit and we get these patrolling mobs. This boss has a very large aggro range, so we just want to sit and wait back here until they patrol in and we can pull the mobs to us. Maybe grab the other patrol because it's near. Well, we can. Nice. Good grab. Bring it back. Okay, good stuff. Jeffrey says Ruins of Ahn'Qiraj doesn't have loot dropped. Killed the first boss, didn't drop any loot. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen for us. Getting reports that Ruins of Ahn'Qiraj is not dropping boss loot. Let's see if that happens for us. Yeah, click it. Curse of Despair. Your despair haunts you. Okay, whatever. Right. So, this mob, we're gonna kind of kite it. Well, let me think. The main thing that happens here is sand piles will, like, spawn beneath your feet, and then they take just a couple seconds to explode. And if you're anywhere near them when they explode, you get a very long duration debuff that reduces your chance to hit by, like, 80% or something. It's super obnoxious. So, the way I like to do it is just continually kite the boss in a circle so everyone's moving already, especially for the melees, and sometimes it's hard to see them when they're under him. So you're just, like, continually moving, and then the ranged DPS have to be, like, paying attention and moving a lot. The main bad thing is just, like, getting hit by the sand traps. So be alert for those. They're just, like, gray, conical, like, piles of sand that spawn beneath your feet. You see it, you move the fuck away. Sure. Let's give it a go. Okay, yeah, it dropped no loot. That's... yeah, we don't want to gong it up until after Moam. Right. No, I think the boss not dropping loot is a bug. Still, yeah, the gong mechanic I think is separate. I would guess is separate from that bug. But yeah, we don't click the gong until basically we're done. Yeah, this NPC is coming in here. When we do talk to him, it will start a like gauntlet event where we face waves and waves of trash mobs. We'll just fight them like right near this hexagon door thing here. Waves and waves of trash mobs until the boss comes in. The trash mobs have the main scary ones are the Swarm Guard Needlers. If you look around the corner, you can see some of them. They're the small flying ones with wings. They do a whirlwind attack. Those will always be the priority ones to kill. And then there'll be like mini bosses like Captain Two-Bit or whatever. I think this is a good place to have 2 tanks if we have 2 tanks available. So when we have like a big guy in, one tank can take that and the other tank can tank the other guys. And then General Rajaxx comes at the end of all the waves. And General Rajaxx's main ability is he'll do a thunderclap that like is AoE damage and it knocks everyone back. So we want to tank him basically with the tanks having their back to a wall so they don't get thrown all around. And the thunderclap, as I remember it, deals damage equal to half of your current HP. So it shouldn't ever be lethal for damage dealers, even if they get kind of low. I don't know. Maybe it's changed. Who knows? What if it has a minimum damage now? And yes, to continue the descent into madness, the hard mode, we click each obelisk before starting each boss. Yeah, so I think we're good to go here. There's kind of a long duration one, so we got to be a little bit conservative of mana. And another thing is we don't want to be up on the terrain back here, because that can cause some evade bugs with some of the bugs that we are going to be fighting. So we want to mostly just keep your feet on the sand and chill out in this area in front of the gate, let the mobs come into us. Do we have the 2 tanks? We could assign which tank goes on the big boys and which tank goes on the small trash. Right on, if you guys have any preference on that. Like whoever's better single target or whatever.
Okay, so go talk to the dude to start it.
Oh yeah, that's the last thing. Those the NPCs, they give us a very helpful aura, so we want to keep them alive. Sometimes they will draw threat and take damage. So if healers have you know, spare heals to send out, you want to put them on the NPCs.
Okay, I'm starting it.
Yeah, should be good. Let's go.
So Needlers are priority and then the big guy?
Yeah, Needlers are the priority always. And then probably just the big boy, the big like boss guy will just be last. So we go Needlers, then the purple and black ones, the like melee guys, and then the boss guy in each wave. Did you see the vendors? This guy becomes a vendor if he lives through this event, I think. Is the way it works. Big Crimson Tempest is out. Slice and Dice is up. Blade Flurry is up. I'm on the Needler. Let's see if this boss drops loot. Ooh, AoE Fear.
Alright, what if Tremor Group 1?
Alright, seems good.
We can just cleave everything.
I put you in the shaman group as well, so we can shaman totem. Tremor totem.
Big log
Clear.
damage.
Yeah, these are
Big log
melting.
damage. Very good. Yo, Amavo, thank you for the Prime Gaming subscription. Thank you for 25 months of support. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Hope you've been having a good time, and hope you've been, you know, having fun playing games. Karanite, thank you also for the Prime
Dude, this
Gaming.
weather's awesome.
Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I appreciate your support, Karanite. Karen TT. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Shockwave is so fucking good for this. Holy shit.
Stunned a little bit. Little Crimson Tempest going out. Yeah, these mobs are just way more of a pushover than I thought they were going to be. So, like, we don't... It kind of doesn't matter if we prioritize targets or not. Look at this. We got
Can healers heal the NPCs?
hack speed, casting speed, and heals.
There's 2 of them that are below 50% health. Go ahead and heal them up.
Pretty good aura there. I feel like the only one that lives long enough for me to bother saber slashing it is the boss guy.
I think you can cross trap. Yeah, perfect.
Minor mage cannot beat a single target like that.
Damn. Got those combo points up. Mob died before the others came in, so I couldn't spend the combos on a nice Crimson Tempest. Do we even get combat drops between these waves?
This is second to the last.
See if we get a combat drop after this one. Stunnable trash. Alright, Rajaxx is incoming. This is the boss. Tank him with your back to a wall, and the whole raid's gonna take damage from these Thunderclap knockbacks.
You can tank this corner over here, Selenium, then you can put the other wall. Yeah, that's
fine.
This is fine.
Oh, nice. This one didn't drop loot either. I wonder if that's a bug or if that's intentional. Maybe it is all shoved into the chests. But I kind of
It's
feel
gotta
like...
be.
I kind of feel like...
There's 2 plans on the body, the Jagged Obsidian Shield Spike and the Obsidian Mail Tunic, both blacksmithing.
I can blacksmith.
Yeah, I think it's we get it after the 3rd or 4th boss or whatever the loot.
No, it's right there on the vendor. You got
Yeah, on the vendor here. Obsidian Mail Tunic. They're both blacksmithing, yeah.
Ooh.
Alright, so we go Moam next. It's normally you could go left or right, but they change it up so there's a prescribed order for all the bosses now.
Oh yeah, you guys see up top players' lives remaining.
So no stupid shit.
Do we do good damage on Rajaxx? I don't even know.
Oh, damn. It's
Yeah.
hard.
So manager in it. Manager.
AQ is completely bugged. Yes. It is.
Not a hunter.
Never mind. We're overpowering spot.
Just keep Viper Sting on it, please.
Left here.
Is anyone mining? Got these little turds to mine here.
Not me. You need to have the +5 mining enchant to be able to get them. So you have to bring some alternate gloves with you with that enchant.
Just
This
make it a habit,
entire-
guys, that we're gonna be mounting often. This place is large.
Yam, hello. How's it going?
Get off the ledge, please.
Both of our
You have to mana drain for this boss fight, actually.
People are saying in Stormwind the vendors are selling tier for gold.
But we have.
Wait, like in AQ 40?
It's a good thing my lock won't be in your lock's raid in most days.
Yo, guys, I got reports that at least for the first 20 minutes, the tier vendors in Temple of Ahn'Qiraj, they're now fixed, but they were selling your tier AQ 40 tier set just for gold and not requiring a token.
Jesus Christ.
crazy.
Oh, man.
The slime eats people or something.
Oh, never
I
mind.
doubt
Sorry,
that.
the
Does.
vendors in Stormwind.
Stormwind?
Vendors?
I don't even know.
Is that supposed to be in Storm?
They must have left PCR vendors up or some stupid shit.
Yeah, maybe.
No, that's not a bug. It's intentional. They want to give everything to the ally.
I've never seen them remove items.
Actually, I don't know if we can skip trash or not, but let's practice skipping trash. Cuts down time. Unless you guys want the rep, you guys decide. Okay, then let's pull everything.
Yeah, none of this is really costing us that much time, you know?
Yeah, these things are melting. Wait.
Both quarters are not able to use.
Alright, so we got 1 or 2 more trash packs. Then the boss upcoming is one where it just gains mana over the course of the fight. And then if it reaches full mana, it does like a big explosion that like fucks everyone. So just put a, I don't know, put a Viper Sting on it and like maybe do some mana burns. We don't really know how it's tuned, so I would prefer to like emphasize doing the mechanics like the first time we do it, and then like maybe we find out we don't need to do them. I'd rather do it that way than like assume we don't need to do them and then maybe get everyone killed.
Sounds good.
He also puts you in the air at some point, so if you have slow falls, you can pop like noggin foggers ahead of time. If I remember.
Oh yeah, he does throw you up in the air, doesn't he?
Come on, energy.
Drain him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna taunt real quick, Selena, see if he's tauntable. Yeah, he is.
Okay.
That's a fucking joke.
He's not really giving a lot of rep either. Like 50 is almost nothing.
We got 150 Cenarian Circle and 50 Brood.
Oh,
There's just 3 instances. Wait, hold up. Turn around. Grand Cache of Wagering. We should be able to open this right now.
No one click on it. Don't click on it just in case it bugs.
So Moam is the like halfway point, and we should be able to open this treasure chest without scuffing anything else.
Yeah,
Does
it's
it
got a
literally
bunch of
have one
blue.
item?
One epic and a bunch of blues.
That's awkward.
What about the reels, man? I came here for reels.
No reels.
Blade's kind of sick.
All right, so is this a thing where if we leave it empty, it gives us more stuff later?
No,
I
this
think we
is
are
the
supposed to be
checkpoint.
able to just loot this and
Correct.
not affect the rest of our run.
Yep.
Like, we can continue doing the hard modes and getting more bonus loot. Saw you update your
Oh,
weak
I
order
saw
show
those,
saber slash stacks via border
Yeah,
color.
that's
Yes, that's what it does. And then it doesn't have any colored border once you're at 3 stacks, so you only see it for the first couple seconds.
Okay, we only have one hunter, so that is going.
Paladin, Hunter,
to
Shaman,
no.
Warlock.
Thank you, sir.
Healing wave is. We can either. Okay, here's the question: should we? Because they're not BOP, we could trade it to guild folks that need it. So Dryer, since this is off spec, I'd prefer to keep it and give it to one of the resto shamis.
Was Moam a
Anyone
boss?
opposed to that? Dryer.
Yes.
It's mainly dryer, right?
It was a
Yeah.
I mean, that
boss.
So
sounds
we'll keep it
reasonable.
for a resto healer.
Sell it for fucking 10,000 gold and split it.
Pretty sure our leather worker is Simon. Is there anyone else that's 300 tribal? I'll
If
just
you
roll
can
it
sell
off.
for 10,000, I'm impressed.
It's BOP.
The idols of the books.
Oh god.
We got the cowl
And
pattern.
then here's Master Swordsmith.
Oh, what am I? Did I not level it all the way on this character? I'm 291. Okay, close enough.
You can get them all.
How many items came from chest? One epic, and then a bunch of patterns,
Alright,
a
let's keep
couple
moving.
skill books, and a couple of idols.
That was kind of trash for bonus loot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, seeing the amount of stuff in that
Small raid.
chest really makes me think the fact that the bosses aren't dropping loot is a bug and unintentional.
We have aggro.
But let's keep going, see what happens. So I believe at
think
this
it's
point we double back to Buru the Gorger, then then Amis the Hunter.
Can we clear these bugs to see if it's like locked up here or what it looks like?
You know it's a full circle though, eventually, guys. It doesn't matter the order at this point.
Yeah, but the way was blocked off before, I'm guessing. Yeah, the way up here is blocked off by a giant wall of sand. So it is a double back situation.
From down here, you can't see the wall. It's
Yeah, you have to go up the stairs for it to actually render.
Well, the good news is this is kind of a joke, so this will easily replace ZG.
I mean, we did bring double the people, so.
We didn't. We brought
Oh.
11 people.
Yeah, we
and
brought
it's a
Oh,
one
wow,
more.
I'm
Yeah.
stupid. No, I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah, this is 10% extra, and like, we don't even have that insane of a comp. Like, we don't have a druid for any druid buffs. You know,
Yeah.
one shaman, no feral. Not even an insane comp, and you know, it's going down pretty easy.
Yeah, I forgot.
We have more lives now too. You see that?
Yeah, every time we
Yeah.
click an obelisk, it adds 30.
That's crazy.
Interesting. That's really forgiving.
Especially for a 10-man.
Alright, let's group up, because we're a little strung out, and then we'll start clearing the trash again.
Yeah.
I kind of hope they buff this. This is like a joke.
Yeah, ZG.
Hey, we've got a Lyman idol. It's on me for now, but we'll try to-
Lambent idol. That's not me.
That's warrior, hunter, priest. No, are you gonna roll?
Nah. Give it to him.
For these green
Mhm.
scarab
Mhm.
things, are we?
Yeah, pass them. We'll send them to the guild bank. Those are the things you need for the quest rewards, right?
I think.
Yes, the
For
scarabs
the
and idols are
rings.
needed to turn in your 3-piece sets.
Okay.
Like you get
Yeah, so
you
we'll
get the
So for
bind on
the
pickup
third-
token that's supposed to be dropping off of these bosses, plus a couple of idols and a couple of scarabs.
Okay. So we'll take and put the scarabs in the guild bank, and as people get the BOP pieces, we'll distribute the tokens to complete them.
flare out the stuff. There's one of them.
Okay, if we want to go a quick way to Buru the Gorger, we can jump off right here. We don't have to kill all of this.
You guys want
Kill
rep
the trash
or not?
for the rep.
Sure, we can clear the trash. I don't care.
Uh,
We're going in 2 different directions
way.
right now. We got one person
Right.
going left, one person going right. Is loot not dropping? Correct. Which I don't think is intentional. This does not appear to be functioning properly. You know, one of the, like, most basic
So what does
functions.
Blizzard do when loot doesn't drop like this?
They're
They
probably
just say
gonna
get
reset our
fucked?
blackout.
they say, haha, get fucked. I'm just kidding, I don't know.
Although
Yeah,
it
who
is
knows?
1 day,
Maybe they'll
so-
reset the lockout, maybe whatever. Who knows? It might just be unlucky.
Are you supposed to go that way now?
Good thing.
Alright, we got people in 2
At least
different
you can
directions.
run
We need to
over this
decide what
thing.
we're doing here and be together.
Yeah, follow.
Jump in the water. Jump in the
follow
water,
us.
guys.
Yeah.
Off the waterfall? Okay.
Yeah,
Taiwan
onto
doesn't
the
have a lot
broken
of
pipe,
time.
and then you gotta jump into the center of this, where it's deep.
Don't hit the egg. Don't hit the egg. Don't
And
spawn
yeah,
block.
don't attack or deal damage or debuff the eggs. That will
AoE.
aggro the boss. We want to clear the trash. Careful with your AoE effects.
Restarted the boss.
Yeah, someone hit it. The boss is in.
Thunder
So the
Fear.
boss is going to be slowly kited. It's going to fixate one person at a time. And they will have to
Taiwan.
guide the boss over these eggs. And when the boss gets close to one of the eggs, we want all the damage dealers to kill the egg. But not before the boss gets there. The egg needs to die, and when it dies, it explodes on the boss. And that's how you damage it. And then the boss will reselect a new person, and we kite him over to the next egg, and we kill the next egg once the boss is on top of it. Perfect. No problem.
And it spawns the hatch, which you have to kill.
And then once we pop enough eggs on the boss, his, like, husk will break, and then it's all just, like, deal damage to the boss.
Don't kill the egg until boss is on it.
He's
we're
not
going to
going
next
on
phase.
that skull.
Careful.
Good. Nice. Focused on agility. Kite it to next egg. Good work.
Over is just pumping. What the fuck?
Focused on Dabashi. Gotta bring it back near the start. There's not very many eggs right now.
Focus on over.
Make me run faster.
There. Okay, so I think we blew up one egg at a bad time, so his husk hasn't broken yet. Oh, no, now it's going. There we go. Okay, focus boss.
Over to space tank it.
Okay, good stuff.
I'm just glad I clicked that pylon before we actually
Yeah,
started.
that was smart. Okay, we go up the
job.
ramp to the left with this big slime guy.
Here's Selenia, let's get him res first.
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry, I didn't see he died.
Lenny
Oh,
missed
that's
it by
where he was.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
I was
he
like, how
missed
come
it by a
that
Both
wasn't-
millimeter. He missed it by a millimeter.
You messed up our perfect run, bro. I hope I hope this isn't like tribute where you get better rewards the more people.
No, I think it's just as long as you don't hit, as long as you never hit 0, you get the same rewards. You know, all of this is like, I think this is how it's worked. That's my best understanding of the communication that's been put out, and maybe, maybe it's different. No, don't take the, well, the left is just for clearing trash, but yeah, whatever.
Oh wow, there was a gong here.
Oh yeah,
don't
skip it.
click the gongs.
We go into this
What are
bug
the gongs
section.
for?
What are what for?
What are the gongs for?
I think if
Just
you
to
want to
cancel out
end
the
your hard mode run early, you activate the gongs.
And it cashes out like a smaller chest or some shit, I believe.
Right.
So don't touch the gongs.
Ooh, I just disconnected.
So did I.
Everyone's out. Alright, let's reload.
Watch a full reset. If we were moving.
New Dillion says, just joining stream now. Question is, Simon, raid bugged also? Seems no raids are getting any loot. Yeah, my raid, the only loot we got was from the chest that spawned after Moam. And none of the bosses have dropped loot.
Bond.
Clear, yeah. No.
Someone died. 117.
Oh yeah, we're back at the start, so we have the same and we have the same number of lives remaining as before, or one less perhaps.
Yeah, one last. We were at 118. Now we're at 117.
Is the raid fully reset? Let's see. Is Kurinaxx back? That would be kind of great, because maybe he's dropping loot now. No, you guys are
Simon,
running past him.
What
He's
about
not
these
there.
coffers? I've got a coffer key.
Oh,
Should I
the
open
coffers?
it?
Yeah, you can loot those. Those should have more scarabs and idols in them.
What if
Okay.
what if we zone out and try to reset the instance and see what that does? Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Hey,
Oh.
it's closed. We have to go the other way.
What? What's closed?
You have to go through Osiris?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's weird.
Oh, you guys are way ahead of me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. The Buru ways
Warrior
of
Hunter
Buru.
Priest idol.
Sorry.
Wait. Okay, that's... Yeah, okay, so the way to Buru, where we just were, is now closed.
What the fuck?
It
Is the
might-
boss respawned?
It might be intended, like they forgot to put a wall and that's why we DC'd, maybe?
No, the boss is not... None of the bosses have been respawned. Kurinaxx was not respawned. Rajaxx was not respawned. So we're going... I'm headed right over to the Moam area, where we also cleared.
All gates are closed.
So zone out and reset.
Hope-
Did you scout the gate near Osirian?
Yeah, it's closed.
Okay. Yeah, so I think the only other thing we can do is zone out and reset and hope for the best. Because there's, like, just literally nothing in here that we can access.
Open trade if you won one of those, so I can get them out of my bags.
Dude, anyone else love it when the game goes live and it's still in testing mode? Dude, that's my favorite, dude. When I pay a subscription for the game and then I'm, instead of getting paid by the
Fucking
company to test
sick.
their game, I pay the company to test their game.
We have new debuffs, guys. Did you notice that? Curse of Decay, Curse of Despair.
Oh, that was up.
The icon changed. It looks like for despair. Look, so there's two teardrops coming out of the skull. You see it?
I wonder if. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's zone out, do a reset, see what happens.
Yeah, everyone out, and then we'll hit the reset.
Okay, let's try zoning in. Oh, Selenia wasn't out yet.
Zone back out, everybody.
Yeah, zone out.
Right. Zoning out. How
All
much
these other people that got
reputation
zoned
did
out,
we
yeah.
get for that?
Not yet, not yet. Wait.
About 1,500.
Okay, now zone
Okay, zoning in.
in. And there's no trash, but let's go check the doors real quick.
Yeah, we still have our Curse of Despair, Curse of Decay. We still have our lives remaining.
Let's kill one of these scarabs, just... It's killing me.
Hoops FTWGG asks,
Dry.
is Crusader the best enchant for Cold Rage Dagger? Well, I can guess why you're using Cold Rage Dagger, but I would recommend that you not use Cold Rage Dagger. You probably heard from someone that you need Cold Rage Dagger with Icy Chill enchant and Frost Oil on it to trigger frost attacks as many times as possible for Viscidus in Temple of Ahn'Qiraj. You probably heard that from someone, and that's probably why you're interested in a Cold Rage Dagger. Now, if you did everything you possibly could to generate all the frost attacks you possibly could, like Cold Rage Dagger and Icy Chill and, Frost Oil, you did everything you could. The vast majority of frost attacks you would generate, even if you did all that stuff, is still just Frost Oil. The weapon and the Icy Chill enchant don't trigger that much. They're a very small percentage of the total frost attacks you could generate. And also, if you equip a Cold Rage Dagger, you do absolutely ass damage. The raw damage you do, as far as I'm aware, actually matters on the Season of Discovery version of Viscidus. I think it's a very, very bad and dumb idea to go out and farm a Cold Rage Dagger and enchant it with Icy Chill. I think if you want to trigger frost attacks to help with Viscidus, all you should do is put Frost Oil on your weapons. That gets you the vast majority of frost attack potential you even could have, and it doesn't compromise your damage nearly as much as equipping a level 39 blue dagger from a dungeon compared to equipping an item like Dream Eater. It's absolutely ridiculously insane how much damage output you lose from equipping a Cold Rage Dagger to get like 1.5 extra frost attacks per minute. It's very stupid. Don't do it. Do we want to go try like the Emerald Dragons?
Yeah, we can do that.
That would be sweet. We could see, if any loot is dropping off of those.
Good idea. Where's the closest one?
Let's see, you can start at any 4 of them. The locations are Feralus. I think that's probably the closest. I would just walk out of this and fly up to Camp Moachi, Feralus. That's what I would do.
Wouldn't TB to Feralus be faster?
TB to
Actually,
Feralus, that works too.
Yeah, let's
What
go
do you call it is-
TB.
Flying to Desolus is fastest because you just literally just run down and it's right there.
Okay, I think we're all kind of spread out. I don't know where Dabashi is. We were all running through ruins of
He's
AQ.
at Skull. He's at Skull.
I don't know where Skull is.
It's behind you. You're the only one that missed the portal.
What about the
What?
I think it's outside. The
It's
instance.
outside?
No. Simon, come
No.
back towards the
The
room,
gauntlet, yeah.
where we
The
split.
gauntlet. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm being told, my chat is telling me that they've killed the nightmare dragons, and it's hard to believe, but they are saying that Blizzard figured out how to make the nightmare dragons actually drop loot. So, like, that's kind of cool. This is part 2 of Ahn'Qiraj. We decided to zone out and do the nightmare dragons after we got blocked off from completing the rest of the instance the first time. The first time we came through here, we killed 4 bosses. Not a single one of them dropped any loot, and they all seemed like pushovers, like maybe they have classic era values. We zoned out, we did some nightmare dragons. We attempted to right-click and, like, reset the raid instance, but now we came back in. All the bosses we killed from before appear to still be dead. We still have the hard mode debuffs that we accumulated previously. But, you know, this door isn't closed, so maybe we can go through and kill Aemis and kill Osirian. This Flesh Hunter patrol mob is gonna come in here. It's aggroed. So we're gonna see what we can do here and see if anything is gonna work. Or what. But, you know, at least the door is gone and we can progress through here and maybe make it over to Aemis. Are there quests to pick up at Cenarian for the AQ small and big? I don't know.
Don't screw up the jump, Selenia.
You can backpedal off.
Look at that perfect jump. Flawless.
Yeah, we're just gonna slow fall this.
That should be in the Olympics for Warcraft.
Right, so Buru the Gorger we
You
killed
mount
before.
The Scarab Lord mount in combat.
Seriously?
Hard mode is just lives remaining. I don't know. I don't know, because when we went in the first time, it was pretty clear that it wasn't working the way it was supposed to be. So I don't know what it's supposed to be at this point. We're discovering it together. No, that's where we're supposed to go. That's definitely where we're supposed to go. Yeah, we could check by Moam. Let's kill this, and maybe there's some other trash over there. You can go around the side to the right up here. But let's make sure this wall is actually solid. Maybe we can walk through it. Yeah, okay, we can't walk through it. So, compared to when we left before, there was one less wall. Like, after we got reset, we couldn't even get over to this Buru area. So, now when we came in after doing the Nightmare Dragons, we can get to the Buru area, but the door to Aemis is still blocked. Yeah, we already killed Moam. The order is prescribed now. In old AQ, you could go in different orders, right? You could go around the instance kind of however you wanted. In this one, it's prescribed by those, like, sand doors. Like, you can only access one boss at a time in order. Right, so we killed Kurinaxx, Rajaxx, Moam, got a bonus chest after Moam, which was the only piece of loot we got the entire time. Then we killed Buru, then everyone got disconnected, and then when we went back in after the disconnect, no one could go anywhere, because, like, all the doors were closed. the sand doors, you know, like the one we tried to go through a little bit ago. Had to reset dungeon. Yeah, my raid leader said that they did attempt to reset. Before we zoned in. Oh, you reset before killing your first boss. Yeah, okay. Cool. So, I mean, I guess... I don't know, because we zoned into the raid and tried to do it at the time that was scheduled to release, I guess we're screwed. So do we have a plan of what we're doing? Are we trying to go do the dragons or what? Gotcha. Oh yeah, that's a fuckload of people. Is the door closed? They said they clicked to reset. But half the people are inside the instance because they're trying to not die to the PvP. It's just that the raid leader was outside, so he was able to press the reset. Seems like that's not gonna do anything. And the graveyard, when you die, is all the way up here. And these are people who are dead running back in spirit form. Could we perhaps get a 12th person in the raid? Like we could reform and be invited by a 12th person who doesn't have the lockout that we all have? Yeah, that would be great. Get on an alt and then we'll all disband and reform in being invited by that alt. Yep, disbanding. Yeah, I don't think he has to be here, but, you know, whatever. Alright, so disband current raid. When Ober logs in on his new character, he'll post in guild chat. Alright, I hopes I could do AQ20 before dinner. We'll see. I mean, my group might be, like, particularly screwed because we zoned in right away and got a weird raid lockout save ID. Other people are saying that supposedly they're okay, and they, like, didn't even try to zone in until, like, 2 hours after the launch or whatever. Okay, so Obershock's leading. I'm in Obershock's raid group. I'm gonna try to zone in. That's agility speaking? Maz, okay. Let's see.
Try now because I've converted it to a raid.
Yeah,
So
I just
you're not
zoned
in
in.
Instance's group. You will be teleported to Orgrimmar in 54 seconds.
Yeah, it seems like it put me inside the old instance because I still have the hard mode debuffs on me when I zoned in.
A bunch of Alliance out there now.
I think that's a little ambitious now. Oh look, someone got world first heroic temple of Ahn'Qiraj, so someone already got in there.
Where'd you see that? How do you know?
B tribe. EU guild. Living Flame.
Like, is there an announcement? Like, where do you see it at?
Yeah, WoW news. 42 minutes after the raid became available. How
Hmm.
did they avoid the reset then?
Because literally 42 minutes after, we were in there about an hour after.
Well,
when it
I'm
got
saying
hit,
I'm
didn't it?
super just disappointed in you know, like tried to show up and do the content and it didn't work. Despite having, you know, multiple test realm sessions, they just like couldn't get it to work, and now my raid ID is bricked, and you know 10 of my other guildmates have a apparently bricked raid ID, and like I tried to sit here and do the content, and like unlucky for me, I guess.